Ultraviolet curtains and orichalcum powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts your friend.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for what.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No, I'm trying to put an end to it, just like you are.
You're its progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much?
Okay, pistols are out of the question. So that does hurt a little.
Show some style. Fight like a man.
No, I felt like fight like a woman. Like a non-binary person. In your face. Just to show you. So, the fight is actually seemingly simple. Because he doesn't attack.
Try something else.
So all I have to do... No, he might attack. All I have to do is dodge and not get hit. But I think... Why am I taking so much damage?
Your poisonous bite is useless. True light will cleanse you.
True light, he says. This whole business of having infinite ammo is the real issue.
Take you down.
He does a lot of damage.
I know. It hurts, doesn't it?
No. No hurt. Oh, is it a game of patience?
Fight like a man.
Maybe. Yeah, by far and away, the ranged damage is the most dangerous. So the third shot is terrible.
Close your eyes. This is gonna hurt. The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me.
So something I didn't mention, I don't think I did, is that King Arthur is not an historical figure, whereas Marshal William is. So I wonder if that thing is not meant to be taken literally, because it is really silly if he's drinking blood while not being a vampire, and especially you're drinking blood of a non-vampire, one would think. It's pretty bad, this stage.
light will cleanse you.
No, only false light. False light is best light. I can handle. Oh, that was bad. And he dodges. So it is a matter of balancing. He has his machine working a lot. Oh, he has his machine working a lot better now because all the things work.
Close your eyes. This is gonna hurt.
It isn't. I think I said that before. So I'm managing my blood because it is by far, in a way, the most valuable resource here. This thing is so fast. I love it. There's too many lights. Oh, that was bad. What does he do with that particular bringing of the arm up, I wonder? That was kind of a close call, I think. And the cool thing about this is that I always have stamina because of the way the battle is designed.
We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
No, we don't make things like climate change and the other stuff. I wonder what I want to say, actually. I'm gonna go with this one.
I was only reborn for a few minutes before you and your men hunted me down like a beast.
You were only reborn for a few minutes, and you'd already taken the life of an innocent woman.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now, for there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Huh. This would be an interesting... This might be like a ending changing option here. This would be a really cool one. But it's not the character that I'm going with.
I'll spare you, McCullum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
This is no ruse, McCullum. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reed. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter.
That was pretty cool. I liked that a lot. I don't know if it was the right choice, though. Rescue Edgar Swansea. The Guard of Priwen have abducted Edgar Swansea and brought him to their new headquarters inside the Doris Fletcher's former theater. I shall go there as soon as possible and rescue my dear old friend. But I can talk to Lady Ashbury. Oh, we almost have enough to get the spear. We're not going to get the spear right now. We'll get it eventually. And besides, for me to get the spear, I would have to sleep. which I don't think I want to do. Not at the moment.
Good evening, miss.
I need blood, Doctor.
You don't say anything, do you?
I'll leave you, miss.
Which means nobody says anything. Can I go in through the front? The front? I don't remember. I might not be able to. Here we are. Front door is open. Front door is open.
So Priwen never left Doris's theatre after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
I do wonder what they found here in regards to Doris. Because I think it has to do with the fact that Doris was the source of the infection. Dude, you came out of nowhere. Get out of here. Yeah, you can wiggle that all you like. Ow. Oh, come on. That thing does so much damage. No, I think this guy... That does more damage than normal. Right? I think so. Dr. Edgar Swansea is right there. No, is he? No, he's down below. Yeah, Dr. Swansea is below. And these guys are jerks. Whoa, that guy showed up. And they burn. They burn me. And as long as I use my secondary weapon, I don't even need to. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad as well. Please don't do that. That is a dangerous attack, sir. Woo! I don't even know how I dodged that. The sound is screwed up, though. His attack didn't make a noise. Oh. I think this is the way?
I cannot enter.
How do I get down below? I just finished reading Doris Fletcher's journal. As painful and dreadful as it was, my God, the woman planned to see everyone in London afflicted by infecting all who would come to her next play. It helped me understand greatly what is going on. Doris Fletcher's real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of some Harriet Jones, who has been treated as a patient for a long time at the Pembroke Hospital. She clearly hated her mother, but used her name and notoriety to see her while visiting the poor and sick in the East End. I don't know exactly what happened then, but this is how her mother infected her before returning to the theater, and how she turned into that monstrosity that the leech known as Jonathan Reed finally defeated. The presence of that vampire in the same hospital where Harriet Jones was treated can't be a coincidence. I am convinced that he is deeply involved with the vampire plague going on in London right now. I am also convinced Swansea is his accomplice, and that those two are planning something more terrifying than anything the Guard has ever faced. Maybe I should take some time to read the old books and manuscripts the Guard still possesses, or the Guard still possess, to get some answers. It may prove useful. In the meantime, I better send some patrols to investigate about what is occurring at the Pembroke Hospital. It took me 2 days to parse through the dusty registers and books we keep in the vault. God, I hate losing time like this. The search did prove fruitful for once. I found 2 pages that could be related to our present situation in a copy of William Marshall's Memoirs. I took them with me to read more carefully. This creature, Marshall says, he fought in 1666. This disaster that aimed to destroy London. And we have heard of this before, by the way, this disaster, capital D. In 1666, I believe, is the date of a fire that destroyed most of London. London is burned down a few times, but this one is one of them. But it's not called the disaster, it's just a fire. And I think this here is substitute in this setting, it substitutes it for this capital D disaster. So this creature Marshall says he fought in 1666. This disaster that aimed to destroy London. It is very similar to what happened with Doris Fletcher. Disease, infection, hate of the living, a desire to see the city ransacked. I have no doubt now that the bloody old leech of William Marshall is behind all this, and that he is back. This could be our greatest accomplishment. If the Guard could at last find and destroy that old bastard, I believe what Marshall did in 1666 is exactly what Reed is now trying to do. Did the creature, this disaster, capital D, escape their will? Is it why Marshall destroyed him in 1666, and Reed did the same with Doris Fletcher before she became such a creature? No, she was a pretty big disaster already. Anyway, I don't know, but those two are clearly working together, and Swansea is helping them. I will immediately give orders to have him arrested and interrogated. As for Reed, I'll destroy that evil beast myself, and then we'll deal with William Marshall and this disaster thing. Prewin will prevail once more.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Yeah, as I said, she was a disaster. She was already one. But now we have a key. The theater stage key. Have we been here before? I don't think so. It doesn't make sense that we have. There's things here. Oh, hi. Sorry. Didn't mean to bother you. Ooh. Nothing there. Okay, maybe I did mean to bother you a little. Don't do that to me. Farts. I have plenty of those. I don't need yours. The sword is so fast. Okay. Well, I guess I could have followed that. That's where we need to go. Ooh.
It's locked.
The Brotherhood of the St. Paul's Stole finally agreed to meet me in London. They proposed to meet inside the new Cathedral of St. Paul. I like the wit and solemnity of these men. What a symbol to choose the place where I defeated this disaster, capital D, but also the place where I fell. I agreed to their proposition. There in the sacred oh wait. Who's this where I fell? William Marshall's Memoirs. This is not new, this is old. There, in the sacred silence of the church and under the eye of God, they respectfully listened to me. They acknowledged my victory against the evil creature, the Deus Astru, the Eater of Stars, who only wished to spread death and pestilence all around her, since they acknowledged my will to save London in 1666. They heard my request, my burning desire to stop the blood of hate. Their primate promised to come back to me with an answer. The primate of St. Paul wrote back to me with just a name, the Tear of Angels. According to him, this ancient artifact could heal anything, cleanse any blackened soul, and purify my blood. Blessed by the Lord, it took me more than 100 years to find a cure for the blood of hate, but I may finally have found it. Soon the rage shall end. Soon I may repair the wrong I did and cleanse my failures. Now all I need to do is retrieve the necessary ingredients to create the artifact. blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of a king. To find such rare ingredients is not what worries me the most, for time is on my side. It's the last part that worries me. Pure essence of garlic. I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote, but if that's the price to pay to cleanse my soul and correct my mistakes, I'm ready to endure this excruciating pain.
Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind.
Could that have been what he drank? Evidence safe. Until further notice, this safe will be used to store sensitive evidences. It must always be locked. If you need to access it, just find me on the last floor to get the key. And bloody remember to bring it back to me when you're done. Rodney.
I should find the key to that box.
Didn't I just do that?
It's locked, all right.
Because I found a key there. Theater basement key. No. Oh. Where is this key, though? This is locked.
It's locked.
Is it upstairs? Somehow? What are you doing here? Oh, hi. Don't do that. Don't do that. There you go, and you're down. I think. Maybe.
I have it.
Oh.
I can now open the box.
Oh, so they spawn when I read that letter. Lovely. That's why I couldn't find the key. And Dr. Swansea is in there by himself.
I really don't know if I should read this.
Oh, that paper. Oh yeah, I should. The cards worry me, for they keep on announcing the coming of an imprecise but terrible danger. Distinct from this awful war, I better call back the legates to London and tell them to observe and report any unusual events. Something is definitely going on. The cards keep hiding what is approaching, and that can only... Oh, the cards. So this is the primate. Yeah, of course. The cards keep hiding what is approaching, and that can only mean something powerful is moving, something so strong and potent, the cards cannot fully reveal its nature. All the legates but one are back in London. His mission in Lhasa is too crucial to be aborted. The only noticeable event is the frequent meetings between Aloysius Dawson and the Ascalon Club. It's nothing to worry about for now. A terrible... Oh, that might be something to worry about. Could William Dawson be the disaster? That'd be interesting. A terrible epidemic is upon us, and I don't like this at all. My legates have been sent back overseas to protect them from the disease, but also to find any clue about the origin of the plague. I am not totally convinced that this is all natural. In the past, we had many cases of vampire activity linked with sudden epidemics. We must remain vigilant. All over the world, hundreds of thousands dead, broken families, despair and affliction deeply rooted in our hearts. This epidemic is a curse. Reports from every country tell me this catastrophe has no boundaries, no limits. The good news is that the disease seems to have withdrawn. The bad news is the cards keep on foreseeing a calamity. Cards were right from the beginning. A calamity is upon us. The best sign may be the return of the Guard of Priwen. Geoffrey McCullum himself is back in London. He is actively inquiring and recruiting members for a new campaign. Whatever I may think of McCullum's methods, I must admit he has a good nose for danger. We must all stay alert. It's a good thing that I saved him then. McCullum did not waste any time. At least 3 of his warhounds have been ordered to survey me. Same old hate, same old methods once again. They will inquire about all my moves, all my acquaintances, and all my actions. I know they are convinced I am an immortal, plotting against them, against humanity. Stupid hunters! Exclamation mark. I have no time for this! Exclamation mark. I may have my secrets, but I am not the conspiring foe they are after. But they are right about something. The cataclysm will not be avoided. For the second time since I am the primate of St. Paul, I fear for the city. Skulls are invading London and the entire country. No, not invading. They are already here. They are among us, released by the flesh of the many infected. Observers of the Brotherhood tell me that foreign vampires are arriving from all over Europe, delighted to get their share of innocent and suffering flesh. This country, as we know it, may be on the verge of oblivion. We still don't know what is maneuvering against us. The cards are still worrying me, as if the real danger was not revealed yet. I am convinced that the Guard of Priwen is about to launch a second great hunt, capital G, capital H. This is the only explanation to the patterns of activities deployed by McCullum. Control of strategic command posts all over the city, creation of many new weapons, robbery to quickly finance this expensive undertaking. I know my name will be on the list if they decide to hunt down all identified vampires in England, but I refuse to submit to this threat. A Priwen attack is imminent. Scouts and patrols are getting closer every night. I can't even blame them, for the situation is critical. A few reports even claim the horned vampire may be back! Exclamation mark. Oh! That's our maker, then. The horned vampire. Is the devil. But their blindness never ceases to astonish me. How can they keep considering me a foe? Have I not proved I am their ally? Have I not done all I can to protect mortals? This is the last entry in this journal. May God, capital G, have mercy on our souls? Question mark.
I can't believe it.
Usher seems to know that many Londoners have been recently murdered. Usher is suspected to be a vampire by the Guard of Priwen. Usher is aware of the real circumstances of Mary's death. Did I get this one? Because I knew that already. I can't do anything else. So we're going to need to talk to Usher, I think.